Robert Vass,
President of Globsec think tank. It's good to have you today. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you for the invitation.
Our pleasure. So the big headline of this session will be the connectivity between Asia, the Middle East, and Europe. But let's start first with discussing the new world order. How do you see it, especially now under a new Trump administration? Can we talk maybe broadly about that?
It is clear that we are living in a world of absolute disruption. We are going through a period that will transform the global order. We are seeing that the old world order that we've created after the Second World War is slowly dying, and it's tested to its limits. Not only by the new technology, which is putting the old concepts into the question, but also the conflicts that we are seeing in the Middle East, in Africa, or in Ukraine. These are not only regional conflicts that are not connected. These all will have a tremendous impact on the world as we see it. And we hosted a session a few months ago in Prague about the world order, and we hosted the Finnish president, Alex Stubb, and let me use his words. He has simplified it a little bit, but he said basically that there are three types of countries. One is the global West, which is trying to protect the old global order. There is something that he called the global East, or countries who are challenging the current world order, like China, Russia, Iran, and many others. And he simplified it with the third group of countries, which is the global South, which basically don't care whether you challenge the world order or not, but they want to be represented. They are connected by the ambition to be at the table, to be represented. And I think he made it clear that we, as the West, I'm coming from Europe, we can not only defend the old world order, we need to be able to forge something new. And we need to make sure that countries like India, countries in the Middle East and Africa are part of what we are going to create and what we are going to forge. This is a huge transformation where you see that the AI and the technology is disrupting almost every part of our life, our economies. It's diminishing the distances. And also it puts a huge question mark about the future role of state and the cooperation between private sector and the governments. Recently, you've seen that the Chinese AI tool, DeepSeek, has been able to disrupt the global market on AI and has put a huge question mark about everything that has been done so far in the United States and all the investments that have been put into tools like ChatGPT, etc. If the Chinese are able to do it with less effort, with less energy, and with less investments, this is really a basic for the future geopolitics. So technology is becoming the basic building block of the future geopolitics. And here, I think countries like India and Middle East are going to play a very important role.
Speaking of Europe and Asia, what do you think are Europe's priority in its engagement with Asia today?
I would maybe mention the project Global Gateway that was introduced in the European Commission under Ursula von der Leyen. And that should be global investments into connectivity between Europe and the rest of the world. And there is a new commission and a Commissioner Sikela who is responsible for this specific issue, which is the global gateway, is going to invest into technology cooperation, building critical infrastructure, not only the traditional infrastructure of roads, railways, etc., but the technology infrastructure that we make sure that Europe and the rest of the world is connected with the technology that we can trust, and that is very important. So we'll be supporting the endeavors of the Global Gateway program. It was also a kind of a reaction to the Chinese Belt and Road Initiative investment, and that's the European answer, how we would like to, as Europe, be connected, but also invest in the rest of the world and make sure that we are creating that very important connectivity.
Robert, thank you so much. That was a very good discussion. Thank you for joining.
Thank you.